Ladies and gentlemen, welcome from Milwaukee, Wisconsin to NXT, and here comes the Beast incarnate, making his way to the ring and asking for a microphone. I don't care where he is, but Paul, I want you to come out here right now. I don't want your goons. I don't even want Austin Aries. I want you, Paul. Paul? Well, and Brock Lesnar demanding Paul Heyman come out here. And there's the general manager of NXT. Paul. I'm Paul. But seeing as how you, Mr. Brock Lesnar, are a member of the NXT roster, you'll refer to me as Mr. Heyman. Now, when me and you were friends, Brock, I let you bully me, I let you push me around, but now that we are business associates, Brock, you will not call me Paul ever again. Now to the business at hand, Mr. Beast Incarnate. Last week, you surprised me. You really did. And I'm a man of my word. I'm a fair general manager, and I'm going to give you an opportunity here tonight against Austin Aries. Yes, all of you here would love that, wouldn't you? They don't get it, Brock. You might get it because you were under my tutelage for so long. You understand what I'm about to do. Brock, you'll get your hands on Austin Aries if and only if you can beat these two gentlemen inside of a steel cage tonight. Bo Dallas and Conor O'Brien will face you in the middle of that ring inside of that. Now, NXT is a small arena. They can't see the blue ring on TV, but the crowd, you can hear their sighs as they realize why the Beast is standing under a cage tonight. So, Brock, be prepared because your handicap match is next. Well, and welcome back to NXT, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, Brock Lesnar in a handicap match surrounded by this blue cage set up by Paul Heyman to entrap the Beast Incarnate, giving Brock Lesnar a proposition. He would have to beat both Conor O'Brien and Bo Dallas inside of this blue steel cage to get his hands one-on-one with Austin Aries. I don't know. I don't know if I like his odds last week. It was an elimination-style handicap match. Bo Dallas, Conor O'Brien got defeated by the Beast Incarnate this week. I'm not too sure about Brock Lesnar's chances. And on the other side of the coin, as if I could steal a term from Paul Heyman, I don't like the chances of Conor O'Brien or Bo Dallas either. They're locked in a cage with the Beast Incarnate. If Brock Lesnar, however, does lose this match, next week he will go through the gauntlet, facing Conor O'Brien and Bo Dallas before having to face Austin Aries. It'll make Brock Lesnar's path to Paul Heyman that much more difficult. Oh my god, and Bo Dallas hits that spear. Bo Dallas hitting the spear. Conor going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. This is it. And no Brock Lesnar kicking out. And there are multiple ways that you can win this match. I mean, if you're a thinking man, you want Bo Dallas and Conor O'Brien to work together, hold down Brock Lesnar, and one of them escape the cage. There are some sound strategies here, but perhaps they were told not to. Oh my god. Perhaps they were told not to escape the cage. Perhaps they are being used as hitmen to try to take a little out of the Beast before next week. I mean, it's just too much. Bo Dallas and Conor O'Brien right now. Taking apart Brock Lesnar, going for the pin again. 1, 2, no. Brock Lesnar trying to fight back, but again, just the numbers game alone is getting to him. And the double team maneuvers. There's another roll up by Bo Dallas going for the cover. 1, 2. And no, Brock Lesnar turning it on Bo Dallas. 1, 2, and Conor O'Brien's letting it go. No, and another turnover. It's a battle of wits here. Conor O'Brien doesn't seem to have a big brain in this. It's not even breaking up the pin attempts by Brock Lesnar. It's not a very smart thing to do, but these two have never been labeled as smart individuals. Oh, and they're just banging the head of Brock Lesnar against a steel cage. Brock Lesnar never had a big brain of his own either. That head is 80% thick skull.
This is a no disqualification match. Anything goes. That's not good.
Lesnar belly-to-belly suplex taking down Bo Dallas. Off the ropes, bringing it back. German suplex, oh my god. Oh, and a low blow to Conor O'Brien. Conor O'Brien barely affected hitting a belly-to-belly suplex. Conor O'Brien is a monster. We saw him earlier in NXT in its early days with the Ascension. As Bo Dallas goes for the pin again. 1, 2, no. You're gonna have to do a lot more than that to take down the Beast Incarnate. Brock Lesnar trying to initiate an attack here any way he can. Conor O'Brien now. Conor O'Brien, good God, oh, the full Nelson Slam. Taking down Brock Lesnar. Bo Dallas going in for the pin. 1, 2, this might be it. And 3, Brock Lesnar succumbs to the power.
Look at this. This was a match that was simply mesmerizing.
There we go. We see multiple tag team moves. And there wasn't really any chance, any choice for Lesnar in this match. Next week, he's going to have to run the gauntlet. He'll face Conor O'Brien and Bo Dallas before he can even touch Austin Aries. And Paul Heyman and Austin Aries get their way again. As Conor O'Brien and Bo Dallas stand tall on NXT. Well, I'm here with Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, last week you held Kane high and dry. What do you have to say about that? Do you have anything to say about that? Yeah, Michael Cole, what can I say? I'm a GOAT. I am the GOAT. I am the greatest of all time. I have been cheated out of all of my championships. No one gives me the respect that I deserve. Kane didn't give me that respect when I was WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and he still doesn't. Why would I want to take him to Monday Night Raw with me? Oh, you look shocked, Michael Cole. You look shocked. I want to go to Monday Night Raw. I want to be WWE Champion again. These people, these NXT crowd people, they don't get it. They don't understand. Holding the WWE Championship in your arms, that's worth everything in the world. And if I have to sacrifice these idiotic fans' response when I come out to the ring, so be it. To be totally honest, Michael Cole, ever since this crowd started the yes chants, my life has been a living hell. I was better off without them. Well, and welcome back to NXT as we've got Adam Rose making his way to the ring. Adam Rose last week defeating Bobby Roode 1-on-1. This week he's got Corey Graves. Corey Graves still very angry and irritated about how he was put into a special guest referee match as Adam Rose was the special guest referee. He got on the nerves of both Corey Graves and Bobby Roode, and now he's facing the second opponent from that match, Corey Graves. Corey Graves looking for a little redemption, but let's talk about that interview that we just heard from Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan last week in the main event of NXT, deserting Kane. And Kane was beat up by the Cartel, giving the Cartel #1 contendership. And Daniel Bryan earlier said that he was better off without the fans. Daniel Bryan really going through a emotional time in his life, a little bit of a reconstruction of his morals as Corey Graves makes his way to the ring. Corey Graves and Bobby Roode both voiced their opinions about Adam Rose. They were not happy about him being the special guest referee. And they were very irritated by his antics. And here comes the leader of the Filth Parade, Corey Graves. And it does look like Bobby Roode is making his way out here. It seems like he's heading to the commentary table. We might get some Bobby Roode on commentary during this match. Match getting set up here in Milwaukee. And here we go. Yes, we do have Bobby Roode making his way to the commentary. Bobby Roode, the self-proclaimed reincarnation of Ric Flair. Well, Bobby, the first thing I want to say to you is, I mean, you've been saying that for the past couple of weeks now. You do know that Ric Flair isn't dead. In fact, he's a member of this very roster, NXT. And he might not take too kindly to you saying that you're the reincarnation of him. Well, let me tell you, Michael Cole, is that Ric Flair, dead or alive, has a legacy, and I am the rebirth of that legacy. He has lost it years ago, and right now, I, the It Factor Bobby Roode, have retaken control of his legacy. But that's not what I want to talk about, Michael Cole. I want to talk about the match in the ring. What are you trying to defer from, huh? What are you gonna say now? I think I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, Bobby Roode, why did you lose last week to Adam Rose? Well, here's why, Michael Cole. Because Adam Rose is a distracting guy. He was doing tactics that were distracting. I didn't lose last week because he's a better wrestler, because he's not. I lost last week because he is a distraction. He is not a normal wrestler. I will admit that he is a wrestler, but he is not a normal wrestler. He is very odd, very strange. You know what, Michael Cole, let's turn the tables. You get in the ring and let me commentate a match with you versus Adam Rose, and I guarantee you lose that match as well. Well, I'm not an in-ring performer. I'm a commentator, and that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Michael Cole. It doesn't matter. Do you know why you would lose and I would win? If I had a rematch against Adam Rose and I wasn't as distracted as I was last week, I would win. Do you know why? Well, why? Because I have it. That's why. And Adam Rose does not have it. Hell, Corey Graves has it. He gets it. Adam Rose does not get it. Well, you're obviously still very upset about your loss last week to Adam Rose. Yes, it was a loss. And, I don't know what to say. It sounds to me like you're a little envious of the position that Adam Rose is in. I mean, he comes back, he gets to be a special guest referee, he's having a party all the time, he's having a lot of fun. What don't you like about it? What don't I like about it? What don't I like about it? There are people out there, excuse my bad grammar, there are people out there who are having a hard time, and when they see a pretentious guy like Adam Rose in the ring not taking his job seriously, goofing around, throwing chairs in a match, what does he want to get people injured? Adam Rose is a deviant. He is a ruckus, and he's a degenerate, Michael Cole. He is a degenerate of this generation. And I hope that Corey Graves beats him tonight, because Corey Graves gets it. Corey Graves has struggled. Look at him. He's the leader of the Filth Parade. Don't you think that if he had won a couple more matches, he'd be the winner and the leader of not the filth parade, but the classy parade? I'm sure he would. But because of people like Adam Rose in the middle class, people like Adam Rose keep people like Corey Graves down, and they keep people like me, Bobby Roode, of the higher class. They keep us looking like the bad guys. We're not the bad guys, Michael Cole. Bobby Roode, you're sounding a little bit delusional here as this match rolls on. You're sounding as if you're making this a battle of the people. I mean, you're high class, Corey Graves is low class. I mean, you've got Adam Rose in there with a reverse chokehold on Corey Graves, and he might tap out here. And you're saying that Corey Graves is low class? What are you trying to say here? I'm trying to say, Michael Cole, that I am high class and Corey Graves is low class, and we are being shunned by the middle class. They represent the most people in this world, and the middle class, they are the worst, Michael Cole. Well, and Adam Rose right now looking to finish the job against Corey Graves. And Corey Graves, look at this, Corey Graves. What a beautiful maneuver there. And he is absolutely taking it to Adam Rose. Corey Graves now with his finishing maneuver, but he's going for the pin first. 1, 2, no. What a great match here on NXT. Adam Rose, reversal. Adam Rose off the ropes. Going back into Corey Graves. DDT, dropping Corey Graves. Adam Rose now to the top rope. Oh my god, the senton missed. And Corey Graves now back on the attack. See, that's what I like about Corey Graves. That's what I like. He is very good at what he does. I know that the lower class, they might not be as rich as me, but they have the same hard-working ethic that we, the higher class, do. You know what the middle class do, Michael Cole? The middle... Oh, my God. And there was Adam Rose with the party foul. Really a clubbing clothesline, taking the whole spirit out of Corey Graves. 1, 2, no! Corey Graves kicking out. Adam Rose having to try again here, and he's going to go for a full Nelson. He's going for a full Nelson. And Bobby Roode has dropped commentary. And Bobby Roode is getting into the ring here. And oh my god, oh, he got hit with Adam Rose. He was going to attack Adam Rose. Bobby Roode getting out of the ring. Bobby Roode was going on. He was talking about Adam Rose being the middle class. Obviously, Bobby Roode, a higher class individual. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. And Bobby Roode knows that it's over. There's nothing that can be done. Corey Graves has just been hit twice with that clubbing clothesline. 1, 2, no. And again, Corey Graves kicks out. And another spine buster to Adam Rose. Well, I am just getting word, ladies and gentlemen, that next week we are going to see a triple threat match. Paul Heyman, the general manager of NXT himself, is saying that these three incorporate all of the good and bad of all three of the classes, the middle class, the low class, and the high class, and they're going to duke it out next week in a triple threat match on NXT. And there you go, Corey Graves taking it to Adam Rose now. Bobby Roode cheering on Corey Graves. Two enemies a couple of weeks ago is finding themselves on the same side as they don't like Adam Rose. And Corey Graves taking out the leg of Adam Rose. Is this it? Hooking that injured leg. 1, 2, no. Corey Graves now. Oh, and Corey Graves tried to go for the Lucky 13. Adam Rose reverses. Adam Rose dropping Corey Graves. Adam Rose going for the win now. 1, 2, and look at that. The referee was about to count, and now the referee distracted by Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode not happy. Oh my god, and he went for the clothesline again. And look at that, a roll up. We got a roll up here. 1, 2, 3, and oh my god, Corey Graves defeating Adam Rose. And Bobby Roode smiling. He knows that Corey Graves has just won this match, but at least Adam Rose lost. The hate for Adam Rose is getting larger here in the NXT roster. Corey Graves and Bobby Roode do not like Adam Rose. Well, next week, they're going to have to face off in a triple threat match. Paul Heyman, understanding that these matches are getting to be a bit of a bother, and we're going to put the issue to rest. What is the best class, middle class, lower class, or higher class next week on NXT? Look at that. Look at that. Well, you gotta love it when the higher class and the lower class are actually befriending each other. Wow, enemies. At least not being enemies anymore, as Bobby Roode falls to Corey Graves. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the Cartel. Alberto Del Rio and JBL, they won their match last week. We have anything to say about that? Oh, Michael Cole. You know my name. Alberto Del Rio. But the NXT crowd, they already knew that. You see, Michael Cole, the Cartel, we are not gonna wait for our tag team championship match. Me and JBL, we already have a match tonight. But next week, the time is up for the Wyatts. Next week, the destiny will be all ours. Next week, we challenge the Wyatt family for the tag team championships. Well, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Dolph Ziggler making his way down to the ring here on NXT. He and he and Tyler Breeze has had a really violent rivalry. A couple of weeks ago, they had a singles match. Dolph Ziggler busted Tyler Breeze open. Tyler Breeze, a self-proclaimed fashion model, and he was very upset that blood was spilt all over his face. Dolph Ziggler would then continue stealing the show. Tyler Breeze would attack Dolph Ziggler, and now it's become a feud. Dolph Ziggler now throwing in some snide remarks about Tyler Breeze's face there. Tyler Breeze not happy. Dolph Ziggler not happy. We're about to settle it here on NXT. Finally, someone in a sanctioned match is going to steal the show. Tyler Breeze has been trying to get under the skin of Dolph Ziggler all month. Dolph Ziggler was supposed to have an interview and have it up as he made his entrance to the ring a couple of weeks ago, and Tyler Breeze stole it.
And approaching the ring from Milan, Italy, Tyler Breeze.
Wow, listen to that reaction.
Tyler Breeze, a very egotistical person, absolutely craves his own face. He wants all the cameras on him. And this is an actual quote from Tyler Breeze about himself. He said, "It's 2014. Every person has a cell phone. Every cell phone has a camera, but not every camera has someone in it who's gorgeous as me." That's a quote from Tyler Breeze. This guy is a maniac, but do not doubt he can go. He can fight. Tyler Breeze has a mean streak in him. And the deal tonight is these two finally putting this feud to rest. Tyler Breeze and Dolph Ziggler going one-on-one on NXT. It's a big fight feel in the arena here. Here we go. We've got Dolph Ziggler versus Tyler Breeze. Tyler Breeze immediately going after Dolph Ziggler. As I said, these two very not fond of each other. They kind of look like each other. Both blonde, a little shoulder-length hair. They love their looks. They like people watching them. They both love to steal the show and show off. I mean, if these two didn't hate each other, I'd say that they were brothers. Dolph Ziggler taking it to Tyler Breeze again here. Oh, and the dropkick misses. Tyler Breeze dodges out of the way.
Don't expect a lot of mercy mercy to be shown.
Oh, and an elbow to the face. And an elbow to the face. And Dolph Ziggler knows that that is Tyler Breeze's weak spot. He doesn't like elbows to the face. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Tyler Breeze. And Dolph Ziggler. Oh. Oh, and the brawl has gone to the outside here. Tyler Breeze and Ziggler.
This match is being televised around the world.
This match will go anywhere they want it to. Oh, no. Look at him. Squaring up the face. Oh. Tyler Breeze and Ziggler. Oh, look at this. And again, out of the ring, Dolph Ziggler going off the ropes. Oh my God, over the top rope, and again he gets dodged. Again, Tyler Breeze very quick. Battling up the ramp here on NXT. Oh, and look at that, Tyler Breeze. Look at him, just bashing the back of Ziggler's head against that ramp there. Tyler Breeze running to try to make it back into the ring. Trying to make it back into the ring. And both of them do. I'm not sure how this one's going to end here. These two, I don't know if this is going to be settled here tonight in a normal match. Oh, and he hit it. The beauty shot, but immediately Ziggler rolls out. Ziggler a little staggered there. Oh, and a power slam on the outside. Poke to the eye, the referee trying to regain control. It seems that this match keeps going to the outside, and it keeps losing absolute control. Ziggler and Tyler Breeze taking it to each other here on NXT.
What should Ziggler be looking for here, King?
Tyler Breeze last week, I mean, he and Dolph Ziggler attacked each other in the outside. Ziggler got the upper hand on, oh my God, the low. The Famous are nearly hitting that chair there, and Dolph Ziggler, you see him there, attacking Tyler Breeze. Oh my God, and again on the outside. And Ziggler and Tyler Breeze fighting. And again getting back into the ring here. Just barely. And a jawbreaker. Oh, and look at this. Dolph Ziggler taking it to Tyler Breeze. Dolph Ziggler now showing off. Trying to steal the show here on NXT. Tyler Breeze reverses. Oh, and look at this. Look at this. Over the top. Going for the pin. One. No. Tyler Breeze again tossing Dolph over the top. And again, look at this. He's going to go for the same maneuver. Is it going to work? And no again. These two struggling to get the upper hand on each other. Dolph Ziggler over the top rope and down to the ground. It looks like Tyler Breeze. Oh, I thought Tyler Breeze was just going to wait it out.
That's been done throughout this match.
Nice mat-based wrestling from Dolph Ziggler. He's taking apart the table here. He's taking apart the announce table. And Dolph Ziggler getting on top of it. Oh my God, my laptop again. Absolutely no. Oh my God. Oh, DDT. DDT. Through the announce table. And Tyler Breeze has been taken out. Dolph Ziggler has lost it. He's
What a match.
He is absolutely taking it out of Tyler Breeze here. But look at that. Tyler Breeze rolling his way into the ring. Rolling his way into the ring. And Dolph Ziggler grabbing a chair. Ziggler with a chair now. I'm not sure if this is a wise move. I'm not sure if it's a wise move. Oh my God. My God. And he has just pelted Tyler Breeze. Breeze was still recovering from that table shot. And look at that. Dolph Ziggler's been disqualified. And I don't think that this is over. Paul Heyman wanted this to be resolved. I don't think it's going to be resolved. Tyler Breeze laid out in the middle of the ring. Oh my God. And oh my. Okay, well, next week, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a special NXT because all of NXT cannot go onto the TLC card. Paul Heyman has just announced next week they will finish this feud. Ziggler and Tyler Breeze. The match will not end in disqualification because the match will be a first blood match next week on NXT. Wow, we have to take a commercial break, but Tyler Breeze and Dolph Ziggler, they are definitely not done with each other. Wow, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the Cartel make their way to the ring. Earlier tonight, the Cartel gave an interview and said that they want the Wyatts next week on NXT for the Tag Team Championships, and it has been decided Bray Wyatt and Eric Rowan will take on the Cartel next week for the NXT Tag Team Championships. But right now, JBL and Del Rio are both going to be in a match where they claim they are going to show just how willing they are to become the Tag Team Champions. The Cartel, born out of two very rich men who both appreciate each other. JBL has always talked up Alberto Del Rio, and Del Rio always knows a good businessman when he sees him. Both of these men here, self-made millionaires. Del Rio and JBL, the Cartel, they've got a tough tag team coming at them, though, as in Justin Gabriel and Tensai. I mean, both of these guys helped take out the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar. They are past that now, and they are looking for the tag team gold as well. Everyone in the hunt for the NXT gold. It gives them an opportunity at the end of every quarter of the year to jump up to Raw and SmackDown. Tensai and Gabriel, though, are going to be in a fight here tonight, because JBL and Del Rio are not very historied as being the nicest men. And here we go. Later tonight, of course, we are going to see Bray Wyatt and Mark Henry team up against CM Punk and Sheamus. That will be the main event. But right now, we've got Del Rio and JBL, the Cartel, taking it to Justin Gabriel and Tensai. Now, this is a tornado tag elimination match, which means there are no tag-ins, no tag-outs. But it is an elimination match. So it's going to be complete chaos, if I'm being honest. Chaos does usually fit someone like Justin Gabriel. But, I don't know, Del Rio and JBL, both extremely violent individuals, and I think that it's got to favor them. I mean, talking about the NXT Tag Team Champions there, I don't know, maybe they're doing a favor for the NXT Champion, Randy Orton. I don't really know what's going on with that, but there was also some confusion last 2 nights ago on Monday Night Raw. The end of the main event, Cena and Brodus Clay had defeated Big E Langston, and suddenly Eric Rowan came out with Jey Uso. Bray Wyatt claims that he was the mastermind of that, but we're not really sure what happened. We're going to have to clear that up with Jey Uso in the future. We know Eric Rowan's not going to talk to us. Bray Wyatt's already claimed that it was his doing. I mean, Jey Uso did indeed have Bray Wyatt's NXT Tag Team Championship. So, I don't know, what was Jey Uso's thinking there? It was very confusing, but we'll get cleared up on that next week. The Usos do have a Tag Team Championship match on Raw. Oh, I'm sorry, no they don't. They have a #1 Contenders match, but we will get some info on that. Here we go, JBL. Del Rio, Russian leg sweep to Justin Gabriel. JBL taking on Tensai. I think this is the correct way to do things here. We've got Tensai and Del Rio on the ropes, and then JBL and Justin Gabriel realized that they were the only two standing, and there we go, the partners have switched. I think the key thing to do in this match is to target Tensai first. He was the powerhouse of the longtime tag team champions of Raw this year as part of Tons of Funk. Oh, big moonsault dodged out of the way by JBL. That would be my game plan. Target Tensai. Justin Gabriel's, he runs. He's quick. You're not going to be able to keep him down and count the 3 with a big Tensai looming. You got to get him out of there. If I were to give advice to Tensai and Justin Gabriel in my years of experience, I don't know what to tell you. Del Rio and JBL are both former WWE champions, both former world champions.
Justin comes up with a great counter.
JBL running DDT, taking Justin Gabriel down. Del Rio working on... Oh, look at that. He's just torturing the arm of Tensai. It is the right thing to do. Set him up perfectly for the cross-arm breaker. And JBL hitting that neck breaker. JBL going for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. Justin Gabriel gone. And like I said, this is a chaotic match, but now Justin Gabriel has to go to the back. Tensai, the powerhouse of tons of funk, is the lone surviving member, and he's got to go up against the Cartel right now. This is not a good situation for Tensai. Oh, and look at this. Del Rio clotheslines, taking Tensai down, dodging the clothesline from Tensai. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, taking Tensai down, and that'll be it. Come on, 1, 2... No! Tensai showing life. And Del Rio, Destiny, shouting Destiny, and there we go. The cross-arm breaker. He's been setting it up the whole match. Is Tensai gonna tap out? He does, and he survives. Tensai survives here. He's doing the best he can. Oh, he's got Del Rio in the bear hug. Oh, those matches. Tensai won, and he has beaten people with that bear hug. Oh, and JBL. JBL gonna finish it here with the... Oh, the power bomb. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. The Cartel victorious, and they're ready for their NXT Championship match next week against the Wyatt family. JBL and Del Rio not scared to fight, not scared to take it to their opponents, and that's exactly what they did there. That crushing neck breaker took out Justin Gabriel. Del Rio and JBL had to use both of their finishing moves, but it did work. And here we go, and Justin... Oh, and once again, Del Rio and JBL. And look what they've just done to Justin Gabriel. That definitely was Justin Gabriel who got hit by the chairs. Don't let your eyes deceive you. JBL and Del Rio cheering up Justin Gabriel after this match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the main event is next. But first, we have to take a commercial break, and we will be back for the main event of NXT. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the main event of NXT. And here comes the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Last week, he defeated the #1 contender to the NXT Championship in Sheamus. But he didn't do it alone. The Wyatt leader, Bray Wyatt, came out and distracted the Celtic Warrior, giving Mark Henry the edge, but that is why this is a tag team match here tonight. Bray Wyatt and Mark Henry will take on CM Punk and Sheamus. CM Punk came out during that match as well in aid of the #1 contender. Obviously, CM Punk trying to do anything it takes to keep Orton from escaping NXT. He knows that a lot of people's motivations for being champion in NXT or to move on. CM Punk thinks that this is destiny, thinks that this is where he was meant to be. He's had a rough year as Bray Wyatt seems to be making his entrance. And that is Bray Wyatt's Circle of Fire.
Representing the family from Sarasota, Florida,
As we said, Bray Wyatt accepted the responsibility of the attack on Cena and Brodus Clay in the main event of Monday Night Raw. It was very odd that he had that control over Jey Uso. But Bray Wyatt did accept responsibility for that, and he has found himself in the target of CM Punk. As I was saying, Punk doesn't want Randy Orton to escape NXT. And if Bray Wyatt and Mark Henry are helping Orton,
And their opponents first.
CM Punk has found 2 more enemies on his list. And here comes the #1 contender, Sheamus. Sheamus, the #1 contender to the NXT Championship, winning a #1 contenders match against CM Punk a couple of weeks ago, earning that right. And he's waiting for his tag team partner, CM Punk.
And his tag team partner from Chicago, Illinois. Weighing in
Very mellow CM Punk, as I was going on about earlier. He's had a rough year. He was the ace of spades, and then he lost his mind, and he was taken out, booted out of the spades. Made his return to Raw, lost an exemption match, and found himself here on NXT. CM Punk says that he feels like this is where he belongs. Fate has brought him here to rebuild himself, and that's definitely what he seems to be doing. He's not been able to win the important matches of the #1 contenders matches or anything, but he feels good. He feels back to his old self. CM Punk is looking to take that attitude and take it against Bray Wyatt and Mark Henry. And a weird truce between the Wyatt family and Mark Henry in the past couple of months. Mark Henry, the most dangerous man on the NXT roster.
100-pounder is going to start this one off.
He teamed up with the Wyatts as part of Team NXT. They dominated in their match, and ever since then they have been allied. Mark Henry is not a member of the Wyatt family, but the Wyatt family and Mark Henry are very close. Here we go, we're seeing a little bit of a rematch from last week. Sheamus versus Mark Henry. Sheamus was just about to put away the world's strongest man, and Bray Wyatt stuck his nose where it didn't belong. CM Punk came out and tried to help Sheamus, and a brawl ensued. Oh, a tilt-a-whirl slam. And look at that, Sheamus just being outpowered here by the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Sheamus tagging in CM Punk. Punk now tying up with Mark Henry. Mark Henry, oh, knee to the face.
And did you hear the impact on that kick? Caught the leg.
Punk uses his legs for attack, and there you see a little example there. Enziguri to the side of the head. CM Punk throwing, oh my god, throwing Mark Henry to the ropes, and Sheamus, being the hooligan that he is, dropping the ropes and throwing Mark Henry to the outside. Now Mark Henry is in a bad spot here. Stuck between Punk and the Celtic Warrior.
What a match this is going to be.
Oh, and Mark Henry being thrown back into the ring by Sheamus. Sheamus and CM Punk in control of this match right now, in the main event of NXT in Milwaukee. Oh, and Sheamus just got thrown over the steel steps. Good God. And Mark Henry now tossing Punk onto the table. Oh my God, watch out. Oh. Head bouncing off of that covering of our announce table here. Mark Henry trying to fight out of this corner. Shoulder block taking down Punk. Mark Henry throwing... Wow, Mark Henry getting a little bit of his own, being thrown over the steel steps.
Just look at this. You can see the result.
This match has been rugged, ladies and gentlemen, and Mark Henry immediately going for a tag to the leader of the Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt getting thrown to the outside. CM Punk being held by Mark Henry. Can't hold it for very long, though. Being thrown back into the middle of the ring, and look at this, a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker to CM Punk. And where is the NXT champion in all of this? Randy Orton last week saying he does not want to compete for this little of an audience. Well, just a couple of weeks away at the TLC pay-per-view, he's got Sheamus one-on-one in a TLC match. See if that arena fits his fancy a little better. And just Punk right now is getting worn down by Bray Wyatt. Randy Orton, an ultimate disrespect to the fans, saying he doesn't want to compete on NXT. I'd say that Paul Heyman would actually care about his fans, but right now he's preoccupied with the Beast Incarnate. CM Punk Irish whipping Bray Wyatt into the corner of Punk and Sheamus. Bray Wyatt battling out. Sheamus couldn't do anything as Punk reverses into that neck breaker. Over the top, DDT dropping Bray Wyatt. Punk and Sheamus getting the better of Bray Wyatt and Mark Henry here in this match. Tag team here. Bray Wyatt being held, double axe handle to the elbow of Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt now seems to be retreating. Where's Mark Henry? Mark Henry wasn't in the corner. Tilt-a-whirl slam by the Celtic Warrior. And again by the Celtic Warrior, just dropping Bray Wyatt. You know, Bray Wyatt coming back with a shoulder block. And there you go.
There's going to be a lot of offense in this
Mark
match.
Henry back into the ring now in a clubbing clothesline, taking down Sheamus. Oh, double axe handle again to the face of Mark Henry. And an elbow drop to the sternum, right to the heart of the chest.
Remember, momentum in the WWE.
This is the main event of NXT. Mark Henry went for the splash, got dodged, belly to belly from Sheamus. Randy Orton loving it. He sees Sheamus getting beaten down. He sees the problem of CM Punk getting taken care of by its own resolve. Powerful slam there by Sheamus. Mark Henry trying to retreat and bring in Bray Wyatt. Now, I will have this. Even though they are on the losing end of this match so far, Bray Wyatt and Mark Henry are doing the good thing of making quick tags, refreshing themselves to even out the damage on Sheamus and CM Punk.
He was one step ahead on that one. After all of these shots to the head, I've got a feeling that Soup's going to be on his
And
diet
here comes Punk. Punk coming back into the ring. Last week we saw Punk jump the barricade from the crowd and hit Bray Wyatt with a go to sleep. Bray Wyatt and CM Punk making themselves enemies of each other through the direct
I just can't get over the
line of Sheamus
This has been brutal.
and Randy Orton
Collar and
feuding
elbow
for the
under
championship.
control.
Bray Wyatt now tying up with Sheamus, elbow to the back of the head. And Sheamus dropping Bray Wyatt with a drop toe hold. Elbow to the back spine.
Wow, that axe handle had some force behind it. What a nasty
Elbow to the face of Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt now needs to make another tag. He's in the wrong corner here as Sheamus looking to go for white noise connecting. And Sheamus gonna try to put away Bray Wyatt. CM Punk trying to stop the world's strongest man. 1-2, no. Match breaking down here. Bray Wyatt Irish whipping Sheamus. Oh my god, and then, oh. CM Punk has been taken out by the world's strongest man. Sheamus belly to belly suplex. Oh, and here comes CM Punk being thrown into the ring. Sheamus looking for a bro kick here. Reversed and into the wrong corner. Sheamus is in the wrong side of town here, and CM Punk taking it. Oh my god, to Mark Henry. There's so much action here going on in the main event of NXT. It's getting hard to call. Bray Wyatt putting Sheamus up for the Tree of Woe. Sheamus escaping. Bray Wyatt taking down Sheamus with the STO.
My goodness, Sheamus is just so hard to stop.
There's a nice shoulder block from Bray Wyatt.
Looks like somebody wants back in this match.
And a rear naked chokehold gonna wear down the Celtic Warrior. Sheamus getting his feet back under him. He's got his comeback as Bray Wyatt Bray Wyatt with that splash going for the pin. 1, 2, not going to happen. CM Punk was right there. Tilt-a-whirl slam from Sheamus. Bray powering out. Bray tagging in Mark Henry. Mark Henry making the tag, coming into the ring. Dropping Sheamus. Oh, and CM Punk a little wily or a little smarter than that. Dropping Mark Henry on that top rope. Mark Henry getting caught with a belly-to-belly suplex from Sheamus. This match has been so back and forth. Sheamus tagging in CM Punk. CM Punk being thrown into his own corner. Mark Henry trying for a clothesline, gets dodged. Mark Henry, though. Mark Henry does have... Oh, my God. Mark Henry with the bear hug. With the bear hug. And CM Punk might tap out here. And Sheamus breaking it up. Definitely did its damage. Mark Henry, the world's strongest man, when he sinks in a bear hug. That match is pretty much over. Oh, my God. The spinning heel kick to the face of Mark Henry. CM Punk tried for a leg drop there. It didn't work. CM Punk now. Dropping Mark Henry. Running at Mark Henry. DDT. Dropping Mark Henry again. CM Punk gonna go... No, I thought he was gonna go for the pin there. Mark Henry off the ropes. Runs into a leg lariat. A second leg lariat. Mark Henry getting hit with that neck breaker. And CM Punk running wild on Mark Henry. Mark Henry has Punk in the corner. Punk gets dodged. Henry gets dodged. These two know each other so well, and Mark Henry gonna get put up for the GTS. Oh my God. Going to sleep is Mark Henry. Sheamus gonna try to take care of Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt low bridges Sheamus. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Chaos on the outside of the ring as CM Punk and Sheamus defeat Bray Wyatt and Mark Henry in the main event of NXT. Next week, we're going to see Bray Wyatt and Eric Rowan defend against the Cartel. CM Punk is really becoming a thorn in the side of Randy Orton. Oh my God, it's Jinder Mahal. What the hell is he doing here? Jinder Mahal taking out Sheamus and Randy Orton taking out CM Punk. What the hell is Jinder doing here? Oh my God. And Randy Orton has appeared on NXT to take out CM Punk and Sheamus. I'm not quite sure why Jinder Mahal is here. But NXT and SmackDown are now a bridged roster, which means SmackDown and NXT superstars can appear on each other's shows. Wow, Randy Orton definitely sending a message to both CM Punk and Sheamus. When the Wyatts and Mark Henry couldn't get the job done, he came out and dirtied his hands himself. Randy Orton standing tall to end NXT. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on Friday, we will see Friday Night SmackDown. On Monday, we will see Monday Night Raw. Next week, NXT will come back, and we will have great matches lined up for you already. We've got a gauntlet match. Brock Lesnar is going to have to run the gauntlet for Bo Dallas and Conor O'Brien before he gets his hands on Austin Aries. And then after that, we're going to have a First Blood match. That'll be on the pay-per-view. Next week, we're going to have on NXT a tag team match for the NXT Tag Team Championships. The Cartel, Del Rio, and JBL will take on Eric Rowan and Bray Wyatt. So stay tuned. Next week is going to be crazy. That being said, Derek D. Ginger King checking out.